Hello again, this is Michelle Labar from Labar Dressage Training Center at Vulture Farm in Verona, New York. This video is in response to a question I had from Emily Garavuso about viewing the opposable digit from the top. So here goes. I'll see if I can answer your questions this way. So just to show you, I was talking about the opposable digit, how you kind of create a rooftop to press down, press your bottom finger up against it. And to add to that, we were talking about carrying the ring further out on toward the end of your hand to give you more of a supple play. And then on top of that, I was talking about how to fold your hand rather than grip your hand. So to bring all of those pieces together, the way that I tend to work with the rein, I'll try to angle my hand up so you can see it. The way that I tend to work with my rein is I imagine that I could cup water in my hand or like fist a ping pong ball or something like that. And I like to have the sensation that the horse is half opening my hand or asking me with my contact to open my hand, and so that I can fold against that pressure to create my contact, which creates a automatic sponginess because my take goes with their take, and so we have this gentle give-take conversation that's happening back and forth. So depending how far out I want to carry the rein, you can relocate where you press your thumb on your forefinger. I tend to carry it way out here, creating that rooftop sensation. That creates a very strong sort of, I feel like I dive down onto the rein versus this pressure. You can just automatically see in my hand the change in the tension level. And so this really allows my opposable digit to do the work without taking a bunch of pressure in either my wrist or in my forearm itself. And so then when I carry the rein further out in my hand, this is sort of what it looks like. And then you can see how I have quite a lot of play without very much motion. I don't need to move my wrist to get things going. That would be a more extreme situation. I can also, of course, use a twisting, turn the key sort of flexion I want at any point. So then if I carry the rein further into my hand, let's say closer to that knuckle there, then I still press pretty far out, and I just have a little bit less, I have to move my hand a little further, or that's better for a horse that's a little firmer in the hand that wants more of a steady response to the hand. This gives me more vibration. This gives me more steady connection. So depending on the type of mouth on the other end of the rein, of course, then there's home. That's what I call that, when you ride the rein way in there and hold. That I almost never use unless I'm trying to really create a more of a lock position. That would be sort of a more extreme situation. I can't really think of the last time I've used that myself. So that's what it looks like from the top. You can see how this versus like the clamping of the rein like this, how you tend to automatically lose the pressure on your thumb and forefinger. I find it really hard to hold my thumb and forefinger down when I have my fist gripped up like that. They talk about not letting your fingers appear to be open from the outside side, but that's what the folding of your hand does. So again, I work with a cupping, sponging hand, not a fisting hand. So that's the look from the top, except of course I have my wrist kinked up to try to give you a better view. The mouth would be reaching in that direction, so you can still see that I can work, change my wrist position and work with my hand in the back of my wrist flat most of the time. I think that answers your question. If you have any more, please leave them in the comments and I would be happy to help. Thank you very much. Again, this is Michelle Labar at Labar Dressage Training Center at Vulture Farm.